Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic. And today I have my September melting basket to share with you guys. So, funny story, I was gathering all my wax over the last couple of weeks for a fall themed melting basket for September, October, November. And as I was pulling the wax, I just kept finding things that I wanted to warm. Fall is such a vibe, and I love warming wax in the fall. And pretty soon, my entire floor in my office was covered with wax. And I was talking to Alexis. I was FaceTiming with her, and I was like, look at my fall melting basket. And she was like, holy cannoli. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to film that. I'm just going to, pull it and then I'll have it. And then I was like, no, I want to film a melting basket. Maybe it'll motivate me to chop some of this wax. So then out of the floor, I pulled things that I was like, okay, I want to focus on these scents in September. And now my entire desk is covered. So I tried to make the pile a little smaller so I could film it without it taking, a couple of hours. And I did my best. So there's probably no way I'm going to get through all this wax in September, but I'm going to give it my best effort. So if you'd like to see everything that I pulled for my September melting basket, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, y'all, so happy September, everyone. I am so excited that fall is not officially here until the middle of the month, but it's here for me. I am running headfirst into all the fall scents. I'm going to try my best not to smell any of them because we've got a lot to go through here. So I tried to separate them into vendor to make it easier. So let's just hop in. First up is from the Candle Nurse in the Cellar. Mulled apples, fresh fig, rosy nuances of pink pepper, warm musk, and cedarwood. I love this scent. It's so pretty and it does really well in my home. Then from I Heart Wax, I grabbed The Husband, Palo Santo, Woodsy Spice, Amber, Bergamot, Fresh Basil, Oak Moss, Powdery Musk, White Patchouli, and Toasted Marshmallows. So a fun, more masculine leaning scent. From 30 Scents, Apple Cider Donut, Apples, Cinnamon, and Fried Donuts. You're going to see a theme here. It's a whole ton of apple. From Glitterati, I pulled Cider Lane, Autumn Leaves, and Fireside. From Second and Spruce, I pulled Shower in the Rain, one of my favorite scents from Erica. Rain, bergamot, cedarwood, and a hint of sweet florals. Don't be scared of the sweet florals. It's just like a clean, fresh, masculine, aquatic scent. It's gorgeous. From Ebony and Ivory, I pulled Fire in the Sand, Seaside Breeze, Grapefruit Peel, Lime Blossom, Toasted Mallow, Clove Buds, French Vanilla, Creamy Sandalwood, and Blonde Cedar. And then I have half a clam here of Sweet and Smoky, which is Palo Santo and Marshmallow Fireside. From Traverse City Wax Co., I have Electric Plum, Juicy Red Plum, Zesty Citrus, Sugar Crystals, and Warm Honey. And then I also pulled Autumn Rain, Hay Bales, Fallen Leaves, Stacked Wood, and Crisp Autumn Air. I love this one. I have a few here from Southbound. I pulled Sweet Spot, Palo Santo, Super Sugar Cookies, Frosted Sugar Cookies, Sugar Cookie Dough, Vanilla Shortbread Cookies, and Vanilla Ice Cream. Really nice Palo Bakery. Berry Swirl, Mixed Berries, Blueberry Jam, Powdered Sugar, Waffle Cone, Vanilla Glaze, and Yellow Cake. Never warmed this one. Pure Bliss, which is a new one to me, but I'm so excited to warm it. Sun-ripened figs, green apples, and light woods. This was in my most recent Southbound haul. Actually, both of these were too. Apple Crunch Cookies, crisp apple and warm cinnamon blends into a sweet cookie dough with crushed almond and vanilla cream. Love this one. and blackberry cream puffs. Sweet butter cookies with a dollop of tart, ripe blackberry jam, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectioner's sugar. Her cream puffs blend is so good. Okay, I have a few from Dessa's Homespun Scents. Apple butter zucchini bread. Zucchini bread and apple butter caramel sauce. Yes, please. Fireflies, roasted marshmallows, cedar wood, damp night air, and campfire. I love a good atmospheric. This was actually my blend request 2 or 3 years ago, and it won a competition, and so it holds a special place in my heart. Royal Strawberry Palo Cookies, Sugar Cookies, Palo Santo, and Strawberry Pound Cake. That's when I was first getting into Palo, and I loved it with Strawberry Pound Cake. And then lastly from Dessa's, I pulled Shipwreck Island, Beach Nights, Bonfire Bliss, Vanilla Voodoo, and Salty Sea Air. Love this one. All right, let's go to L3. I really need to reach for my L3 because they have some amazing scents, and I need to do better about pulling something from every vendor just to kind of keep it in the rotation. So from L3, I have a bar here of Cider Lane, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Malo Fireside, and Palo Santo. Puppy Pack of the Burrow. I love this scent. Fresh baked cinnamon rolls with extra brown sugar and vanilla frosting. Blue sugar beach nights and zucchini bread. Yes, please. Roasted pine cones, Palo Santo, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. Pumpkin pecan waffles, salty sea air, Palo Santo, and toasted marshmallow. Love L3 salty sea air. The winter warlock, tobacco, blue sugar, vanilla birch, books, and vanilla bean Noel. Toasted marshmallow, Palo Santo, cashmere cedar. Gosh, these all sound so good. And then Moonlight Beach, Bonfire, and Blackberry Bling. Oops, just kidding. This is the last one. I found another one. This is Pyramid Head. Toasty warm bonfire, hay bales, and pine trees. Yes, that sounds so good. Okay. Then we will go to a few from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I have a partial loaf of Autumn Night, Blue Sugar Marshmallow Fireside, and Palo Santo. Dead Don't Die. I love this one. Mac Apple, Cracklin' Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, Cinnamon Sugar Donuts, and Pie Crust. A fall staple for me. Pink Moon, Pink Chiffon, Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, Jelly Donut, and Marshmallow Musk. Cozy Socks, another one that I really love. House Blend Sugar Cookies, Palo Santo, and Pink Sugar. That is just such a good combination. I love Palo and Pink Sugar. Add some sugar cookies, and I mean, what's not to love? Oh my gosh, this is a recent favorite from the Pharmacist's Daughter, and I'm obsessed with it. It's called Stayin' Alive. I think I heard about it from Cammie. She requested it, if I'm not mistaken. Vanilla Birch, Palo Santo, House Blend Sugar Cookies, and Pie Crust. Y'all, this is so good. Bat Cave, Palo Santo, Vanilla Birch, and Salty Sea Air. And then last from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I have a tub of another one of my favorites, Screecher Creature. Y'all, this is so good. Palo Santo, Cracklin' Birch, and Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Such a vibe. All right, I've got quite a few here from Super Tarts. First is Let's Wander, Fresh Air, Oak, Citrus, and Golden Amber. Super Tarts does fall blends so well. Autumn Evenings, Crisp Fall Air, Cedar, Coconut, Teakwood with a hint of sage. I love the coconut in here. It's a nice like summer to fall transition. I have two of one of my favorites from Super Tarts, English Gentleman. This is blue sugared cream and tea and cakes. I love this scent. Harvest Baking, Pie Crust, and Fall Leaves. Another just perfect fall scent. Alien and Casper, apple cider, vanilla bean, donuts, toasted marshmallows, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. Apple vanilla breeze. I think this used to be the Omen. This is one of my favorites. Red apple, vanilla bean, and ocean breeze. Love this one so much. I love Super Tarts apple. Then we have Thief, Fall Leaves, Mac Apple, Sandalwood, and Blue Sugar. Another one that's so good. I think I have a full BAM of actually quite a bit of these, but I just pulled the smaller ones to kind of force myself to chop them, to be honest. Then we have, oh my gosh, I love this one. Amityville, Lavender, Strawberry, and Mac Apple. Such a beautiful one. Good Core, Mac Apple, Buttercream, Almond, Cookie Dough, Vanilla Cream, and Pink Sugar. This is another one that's so good. PNW, which is Pacific Northwest, Raindrops, Sweater Weather, Birch, Beechwood, and Washington Apples. I don't know if Super Tarts has a different Sweater Weather, but hers is not the Bath & Body Works dupe. And if it is, I don't smell that at all. I literally hate Sweater Weather. Something is very harsh in Sweater Weather, and I just don't care for it. But hers, I basically just get outdoorsy apple, and it smells so good. I'm obsessed. I love this one so much. PNW. Then we have Jackal blended with Sookie, blackberry jam, zucchini bread, toasted marshmallow, gingerbread, yellow cake, applesauce, and buttercream. Such a good combination. Love this one. And then I have Grey's Anatomy blended with Fake and Bake. Zucchini bread, sugar cookies, and sweet cream, which is Fake and Bake, with coffee, pecan pie, and vanilla ice cream. Had this one since 22, so I kind of need to use it up. All right, you guys, this was really hard because Teddy B's is normally like the majority of my fall and winter melting baskets because she has some of my favorite scents, and I narrowed it down to 5. Really proud of myself. First is Lady Lena, Vanilla Birch, Cashmere Plum, Beach Treats, and a hint of Palo Santo. Love this one. Then I pulled Black Cat, Sweet on Paris Type, Smoked Woods, Peppercorn, Vanilla Cashmere, and Sandalwood. Don't think I've ever warmed this one that I can remember. Next, I pulled Salem, Gala Apples, Fraser Fir, Figs, Mahogany, and Cedarwood. Sugar, Spice, and Fireside, the smell of snickerdoodles and oatmeal cookies baking in a wood fire oven. So good. Then last but not least from Teddy B's is a very underrated scent, and I really want it to come back, y'all. This is so pretty. Hill Country Romance. Warm cedarwood, toasted vanilla cream, pink pepper, hints of warm woods, and dark cherries. I've only seen this one time, and she offered it in these large clamshells. This was poured April of 23, and it's kind of like a wine cellar or the cellar from the Candle Nurse that I pulled. It's that like sweet but a little bit spicy. It's like a juicy dark berry with, you really get the pink pepper. It's woodsy. It's such a vibe, you guys, and this one doesn't get enough love. I don't know why. Maybe because it was just released that one time, and so not a lot of people have tried it, but you definitely need to try Hill Country Romance. Gorgeous scent. All right, y'all. Next, I pulled some Salt Mountain Melts. I have a good stash of Salt Mountain Melts, and I'm so happy about that. And I've been hoarding it because we lost our friend Amanda earlier this year, and so it makes me happy and sad at the same time to like see and smell her wax. But you know what? I'm just like, fall were some of my favorite scents from her. So I'm just going to warm them and think of her and enjoy them. So I pulled 10 scents from Salt Mountain Melts. First up is one of my absolute favorites from her. This is Coven, Marshmallow Fireside, Palo Santo, and Powdered Donuts. If you've never tried this one, I highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on it. I know it's really hard to find Salt Mountain in D-stashes. Everyone wants to hang on to it for good reason. This is so good, you guys. You get all 3 of the notes, and I love the donut in here. I'm so glad that I have, I think, a couple loaves and another tub of this. This is, when I run out of this, I'm going to be devastated. Coven is beautiful. Then another one of my favorites, the Orchard House. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this scent. Obsessed, obsessed. Log Cabin, Baked Apples, and Crisp Air. It's fall outdoorsy apple. This smells so good. When I smell this, something about it reminds me of my dad. And it's so good. I love the Log Cabin. It's very outdoorsy, rustic, fresh, fall, just good. And so I pulled it. The Orchard House. So happy that I have a good stock of this. Cake at the Boardwalk. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, White Cake, and Cherry. Cleopatra's Crown. Very sad. I have like 3/4 of a souffle, and it's the last one I have. Amber Musk, Sandalwood, Vanilla, and Patchouli. Beautiful scent. Burning Berries. I've never warmed this one. Blackberry, Burning Leaves, Smoked Vanilla, and Marshmallow Fireside. Sounds amazing. I love Smoldering Vanilla, one of my favorites. Cashmere Vanilla, Smoky Black Embers, Amber Musk, Oud, and Vanilla Bean. This is such a gorgeous scent. Sweaters and Sailboats, Black Sea and Cashmere Cedar. This is my last one of these as well. So sad about that. Campfire Sugar Bread, Baked Bread, Sweet Cinnamon Sugar, and Campfire Marshmallow. Really love this one. Sticky Fingers, Bonfire Bliss, Toasted Marshmallow, Marshmallow Fluff, Fire Roasted Marshmallow, and Pie Crust. Don't think I've ever warmed this one either. And then my last one from Salt Mountain is Black Magic. Blackberry Merlot, Cedar, Amber, Sandalwood, Smoky Whiskey, Tobacco Flower, Marshmallow, and Patchouli. From Lavender and Speckles, I pulled my bag of Cowboy Cookies. Sugar cookies blended with maple bourbon, cinnamon spice vanilla, vanilla buttercream, and smoky firewood. This is a love for me. Love this one so much. Summer's Evening, Rain, Sugar Plums, and Figs. This was from the Rain sampler that Melissa Ferguson did, and I loved it. Turn About the Room, Let Them Eat Cake, Wild Madagascar Vanilla, Smoked Vanilla with hints of Palo Santo and Salty Ocean Air. Sounds so good. And then lastly from Lavender and Speckles, I pulled one from my Campfire Marshmallow sampler. This is called Creamy Campfire. Campfire Marshmallow, Cashmere Cream, Cashmere Woods, and Tonka Bean. Love this one. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I pulled Goodnight Sweetheart on the Beach, Pink Sugar, Sweet Lavender, Birthday Cake, Cotton Candy, Toasted Marshmallow, Sea Salt Breeze, and S'mores. Such a good one. It's Pink Sugar, Lavender, Birthday Cake, Cotton Candy, and Beach Nights. I pulled Angel's Touch, which is her Angel Share dupe. Cognac, Cinnamon, Hazelnut, Vanilla, and Oakwood. You can definitely smell it through the bag. This one is really strong. Butter Your Buns, one of my favorites from Sassy Girl. This brittle has got to be probably 3 or 4 years old. Salted butter, slight hint of cinnamon, quickly melting into a fresh from the oven, steaming buttery biscuit. I love this one so much, and it's a banger. And then Groom's Cake, blue sugar, birthday cake, and whipped cream. Yummy. I love blue sugar with bakery. I have a few here from Knoll's Farm Scents. First up is my beloved Summer Nights. This was a custom that I did with Travis, 2 years ago, and I'm obsessed. And I love that he brings it to pre-orders regularly so I can stock up. This is Summer Nights, Coconut Milk Lavender, Beach Evenings, and Roasted Pine Cones. This is perfection. Shoreline Glow, Beach Evenings, and Campfire Marshmallow. I'm loving all the marshmallow and apple for September. Lavender Tides, Beach Evenings, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Lavender. Fluffin' Toasty, Espresso Yourself, Fireplace Cuddles, which is his By the Fireplace, and Marshmallow Fluff. Can't wait to warm that. Midnight Amber, Citrus Zest, Tea Petals, Morning Dew, Tonka Cedar, and Sweet Amber. Then lastly from Knoll's, I have a loaf of Campfire Confection. Love this one. Sugar cookie dough bread and Campfire marshmallow. say less. All right, almost done. I have a few here from Rainbow Melts. First is Summer Michelle. This is one of the lavender scents from the lavender sampler that I did with Crystal. Icy Vanilla Woods, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Sweet Lavender, and Cotton Candy Marshmallow. Marshmallow Woods, love this one. Lavender Woods, Lavender Cream, Marshmallow Fireside, and Marshmallow Cream. So good. Vanilla Sky, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Vanilla Wafers, and Vanilla Caramel. Such a beautiful scent. This one's very popular for good reason. Love it so much. And then lastly from Rainbow Melts, I pulled Love Bug, Sea Salt and Orchid, and Chocolate Orchid. And this is so beautiful. So excited for that. And then last vendor I have here to share with you guys is Rose Girls. So first up is I Donut Belong Here, Apple Clove Butter, Dunk My Donuts, and Vanilla Crunch Donuts. The Ghost of Little Red Riding Hood, apples, cedarwood, smoke embers, sage, cinnamon, fir, balsam, and pine. Yes. Make It Rain, November Rain, Yankee Candle Type, blue cedar, lavender, and cool iris. Sounds like such a vibe. Oh, this is one of my favorite scents from Rose Girls, Scream Queens. I love this one. Fig, apple, plum, blackberry, labdanum, cedar, and musk. Such a good one. Did y'all ever watch Scream Queens? I used to love that show. You really get that fig, plum, blackberry, that dark berry, and then that outdoorsy cedar, musk, labdanum. So beautiful. Scream Queens is a winner. So is this one, Beach Bonfire. Love, love, love Jenny's Campfire Marshmallows. So Beach Bonfire, Campfire Marshmallows, Vanilla Lace, and Marshmallow Fireside. Yes. Sigma, Swedish Dream Salt, Ocean Air, Coastal Driftwood, Ambergris, Woods, and Palo Santo. Kind of like a spa, like refreshing, calming scent. Bob on Blast, Blackberry, Campfire Marshmallow, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Glazed Donuts. Fall Sunsets, Macintosh Apples, Lavender Chamomile, and Beach Nights. Forest of Illusions, Palo Santo, Campfire Cookies, Vanilla Woods with a hint of lavender. Love this one. It's like Icy Vanilla Woods with Campfire Marshmallow, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Palo Santo. It's beautiful. Then last but not least for September melting basket is Deer Camp. Fresh fallen leaves, burning logs, and a touch of dirt. I have to smell this one. It's been a really long time since I've smelled it. This was the first scent that had dirt in it that I liked. And I want to say I heard about it from Alexis. I'm sure I did. She never steers us wrong with recommendations. And this one is like outdoorsy fall. It's not dirt like a petrichor dirt. It's more just like outdoorsy to me. I don't smell this and say like, oh my gosh, this smells like soil or dirt. It just smells like outdoors. It smells like fall. It's beautiful. Love this one so much. And that is my incredibly ambitious September melting basket, you guys. Didn't even pull any Scentsy, so I'm sure I will put some Scentsy in every now and again. But I have quite a large pile to get there. As I'm filming, today is September the 4th, so I'd have warmed some stuff already that wasn't in this melting basket, and you will see that on my next empties. And yeah, so let me know, what are you pulling for September? Are you like headfirst into fall? Are you still warming summer scents? Are you not a seasonal melter? Let me know all the things down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. Please don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all in my next video very soon. Bye.